Okay, good morning, students. Good morning, students. Uh, we have to do problem number 10. See, problem 10 also little more confusion will be there. After finishing problem number 10, I will start next method. Okay, here in problem number 10, we have to calculate cash inflow, calculation of cash inflow or profits after tax before depreciation. Before depreciation, you have to calculate calculation of cash flow or profits after tax but before depreciation. But here in this question they given income or profit after depreciation before tax they given. See, but they given ulta, but we want cash inflow. See here, cash inflow after tax before depreciation we want this. Okay, so first column here, then income after depreciation, income after depreciation before tax, which is given in the question. Next column is we have to deduct the tax because before tax given now, but we want after tax. Then you will get earning or income after tax, earning after tax and depreciation. Then we should add depreciation, we should add, then only you will get income after tax but before depreciation. We want this 1 2 3 4 5 6, one more column we require, that is complete to cash flow. Later we will do it. Now here they given 1 to 5 years, 1 2 3 4 5. They only given income or cash inflow after depreciation before tax. First year they given 1 lakh, even second year also 1 lakh, then third year 80,000, fourth year also 80,000, fifth year they given 40,000. This is called income or profit or cash inflow after depreciation before tax. Before tax, you know, you have to deduct tax. Tax at the rate of 50% you have to minus. They given tax rate how much? 50% you have to deduct. Half of this 50%, how much? 1 lakh 50,000. Again 1 lakh 50%, 50,000. 80,000 half 40,000. 50% means again 40,000. 40,000 half means 50%, 20,000. This is called tax. Then we will get income after tax before and depreciation. Means you have to deduct this minus this, nothing but 2 column minus 3 column. 2 minus 3 for detail means this minus this. 1 lakh minus 50,000, 50,000. Again 50,000, 1 lakh minus 50. 80,000 minus 40,000, 40,000. Again 80,000 minus 40,000, 40,000. Then 40,000 minus 20,000, 20,000. Then add depreciation. Depreciation equals cost of depreciation equals cost of asset minus scrap value divided by estimated life. Cost of asset starting a company acquiring capital of rupees 2 lakh. Cost of numbers 2 lakh cost of machine divided by 5 years estimated life. So 5 1 ja 5 40 ja 1000 ja. So 40,000 is depreciation. Have to add depreciation here 40,000. So depreciation all here is straight line method, means fixed 40,000. Then we want income after tax, deduct tax before depreciation, means you have to add depreciation. That is nothing but 4 plus 5 columns. Which column? 4 plus 5 means income after tax before depreciation, means add this depreciation. 50 plus 40, 90,000. Again, I have to take 90,000, 50 plus 40, 40 plus 40, 80,000. Again 80,000, 20 plus 40, 60,000. This is called cash inflow after tax before depreciation, or income after tax before depreciation. Now column number 7, we have to make it cumulative cash inflow. Cumulative cash inflow or cumulative profit after tax. Cumulative means you have to add first year numbers 90,000. 90 plus 90, 1,80,000. 1 lakh plus 80, 2,60,000. 2,60,000 plus 80,000, 3,40,000. 3,40,000 plus 60,000, so 4 lakh. So this is called a solution table. See, on the basis of that information, we have to calculate payback period if the cash inflow is not uniform. See, cash inflow is not uniform. This is actual cash inflow, not this. 90,000, 90, 80, 80, 60. Cash inflow is not uniform. So payback period equals. See, our original investment, remember, cost of machine is 2 lakh. This 2 lakh should be recovered from these cumulative cash inflow. Now you see 2 lakh, when you will recover here, you see cumulative cash inflow. First year 90,000 recovered, not one. Second year is 1,80,000. Yes, second year. Don't take 2,60,000 because it is more than 2 lakh. We don't want more than 2 lakh. Or less than 2 lakh means the second year. Recovered year is which year? Second year plus required cash inflow means how much balance required out of 2 lakh original investment. We recovered in second year is how much? 1,80,000 deduct. 1,80,000 deduct. So balance cash inflow or required cash inflow is 20,000 balance. So 2 years plus required cash 20,000 divided by cash inflow. This you see column cash inflow or income inflow. See, for the next year, income inflow for the next year, not this 2 lakhs, 80,000. Income inflow for the next year means after second year, how much? Next year is 80,000. Understand? Recovered in 2 years, we recovered 1,80,000 plus balance cash inflow, required cash flow out of 2 lakh. We recovered 1,80,000 second year. Balance is how much? 20,000 divided by cash inflow for the next year means 80,000. So 2 years plus this divide this 0.25. 20,000 to 80,000 0.25. So payback period is 2.25 years. Payback period is 2.25 years. Means actually you are invested for purchasing a machine a sum of rupees 2 lakh. When you will pay back, means your invest paid, when you get back after 2.25 years. So this is called calculate payback period if the cash inflow is not uniform, or if the cash flow is given of income after tax, before tax, after depreciation given. Means you have to do like this. We want cash inflow after tax but before depreciation.